So now we're gonna do our void setup. So void setup, we are going to use LEDs. At this point, I think we use them pretty much in every program that we write. We're gonna use, in reality, we're gonna use only two of them. We're gonna use pin mode 11. Pin mode 11. Since LED, the LED at pin 11, and the one at 18, just to indicate our left and right side when we're on top of them. And then we're also gonna make those low, and that way they don't start on, and they only turn on when we put our finger over the sensor. Because we are using motors, we're gonna initialize DC motor use so that the board knows that we're gonna be using motors, and then we're gonna do the sensor calibration. So we're gonna do it in void setup, because we really only need to do it once. We don't have to constantly be calibrating our sensors. So we're gonna do left default and right default. Whoa. And we're gonna set this equal to this. Well, why can't I not go that way? 1 second. There we go. Oh, baby. Technical difficulties. Okay, so left default is going to be equal to smartinventor.sensor calibration. We call in the pin we're talking about, and then we set we're going to delete this bit at the end, and then we subtract the sensor offset. So only when our hand is close enough to the sensor, that is less than the default minus the offset, are we going to be able to trigger our sensors. Again, this one looks pretty similar, but instead of A0, we're going to send A2. So that's enough for our sensors for void setup.